Hello, welcome to the first episode of the Midnight Podcast. You've got me, Harry Tessa Smith, hello, and my co-host, Joe.
Hello.
Okay, so first episode of the Midnight Exchange.
Yes. How exciting.
I know, it's a very
It
exciting
really
time.
is.
So I was thinking we should start off by explaining how we decided to come up with this idea.
Alright, so do you want to do it or myself?
You can go.
Alright, so pretty much last night it would have been, I was laying in bed, as you do, and I was just thinking to myself, you know what, let's just make a podcast. Even if we don't post it, just to look back on, to relive the enjoying conversation.
Yeah, for fun.
So yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And if it gets 8 million views, then we will take it.
that is a positive. But yeah, so
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
I just Snapchatted Joe and I was like, yeah, I could literally set that up. So I remember like we both stayed up until 3 a.m. like talking about it, and I was like trying
Yeah.
to set up everything on YouTube. And yeah, it was quite funny actually. And so we've just randomly decided,
Well spent night.
yeah, we've just come up with this idea, and yeah.
Yes. Yes, pretty much. That is it.
Anyway, so what's your, obviously we're in quarantine right now. It's the 4th of May when we're recording this. What have your like daily routines? What have you been up to like every single day? Like take me through
Right.
your
So
steps.
I wake up on the weekend about midday, as you do,
Yeah.
and then eat breakfast, obviously. Then watch Prison Break, obviously, for about a few episodes. We get a few episodes every day. Then probably do a nice little workout. Stay healthy. Then um I don't actually know. I literally just sit in all day watching Prison Break. To be honest,
Yeah, that is.
yeah.
I don't think my
I mean,
routine
what
is
else
so
can you
much
do?
better. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, I've seen on your stories that you've been outside like doing handstands or
Oh yes,
playing
of
football.
course. Yes.
Do
Yeah.
whatever, mate. Honestly, whatever
My
floats your boat.
my what's the word? Um,
Your Yeah, right. I'm guessing Joe's mom's come into the room, so I'll just go over what my routine is. Basically, what I have done every day is woken up at about 1 a.m. No, 1 a.m. 1 p.m. because I've gone to bed like at
yeah,
5
I
a.m.
just
every
left
day.
somehow accidentally.
Oh, you accidentally left. Right,
Yes,
that's fine.
I do have no idea what you just said,
Yeah,
but
I was just I was just doing the beginning of what my daily routine is.
okay. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, right. Yeah, right. You can repeat it if you want, or we just move on.
Yeah, I'll just continue. I didn't actually finish.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. All
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
I Yeah, but what I was saying was I wake up at 1 p.m. every day 'cause pretty much gone to bed at 5 a.m. every single day. I
That's
don't know
nice.
don't know why.
Likewise.
I can't
Yeah.
I cannot help it.
To be
It's
honest, I don't even enjoy doing it. I feel so
No,
bad
neither do
afterwards,
I.
but
Neither do I.
I just don't think about it.
I would like to wake up at a time like 7, like I did it for school or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, in the week, I wake up at 9:30, set my alarm,
Mm.
you know? Yeah. Which literally, oh my god, my alarm gives me PTSD. Honestly, it's literally
I
the
hate
loudest
my
thing on
alarm.
the
So
planet. Hang on,
mine's
I'm
just a
just gonna play it real quick because honestly,
okay.
you need to experience
Mine's
what I
mine's I
experience.
don't even have it on like my phone. I've got like it's called a docking station, and you could like put your
A
phone on there, play
docking
it, and
station.
it's like a radio and a phone
Right.
charger and
You
an
ready for this?
alarm all in one.
Yeah.
Gonna play you
Hang on. Why isn't it working? Right.
anyway. Mine goes beep 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 beep. It's very annoying.
What?
Like it does,
What
it
is
just
it?
repeats and it gets faster and faster until you turn it off.
So mine is broken.
You're right.
It seems it does not want to work for me right now.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Hang on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
That is what we have to wake up to in the
That's
morning.
your alarm.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No. It's literally it's just metal. Honestly.
Yeah, and it just that is
Oh no, I
horrid.
remember. When I had that little that little sesh when I got
Oh, and you got
grounded for a
grounded for.
month.
I was actually. I was in
Yeah.
a call with Otto and we were talking about it.
Um, um,
Oh
anyway,
dear.
yeah, I had that downstairs so
Mm.
I could wake up early enough to clean everything up. But then I wasn't actually downstairs because I was in my bed for some reason, and
Mm.
then yeah, like James and Fraser apparently literally scared the shit out of them because they were it's funny. But yeah,
Right.
yes,
I didn't know that was at your house. I thought that was at like
yes,
Fraser's house. Is that why you got
no,
grounded for so? Did your mum know about
yes,
it?
yes. How? Yeah, no. How
Oh
do you not know this?
no! I was actually. You need to tell me the story because I didn't actually know.
I swear you know.
No, I
Really?
kind of knew, but I didn't really. I just
Oh
so
well,
you had a
well.
session, got grounded. I think that's about it.
Yeah, well, basically, our little session.
Yeah.
While they were away for the weekend, they came back. For the first like 10 minutes, everything was okay. No suspicions. And then I was in the shower at the time,
All right.
and then my mum just shouted at me so bad, and then I did, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
How long were you
yes,
grounded for?
month,
A month. Oh, this is
yeah,
so
yeah,
long.
yeah. So it was probably, to be fair, it was bad because I didn't have my phone or anything, but
Yeah.
I actually was working,
Right.
schoolwork,
Yeah, yeah,
so it
yeah.
was actually beneficial, sort of. But yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
I understand.
I basically had chronic depression every day. But it's all right. I'm
Yeah.
past that.
I mean, it's really funny. I had like a part kind of like my mum went out for like 2 days basically over the.
Right. So in the end, did you get any questions together?
Oh right. No.
No, me neither. Well,
No.
to be fair, the one. Yeah. Well,
Mm.
I got one, but it's really not that exciting.
Is it the
Right.
sleeping
Yeah,
question?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a great question, though, man.
Yeah. Well,
It
well,
is.
when
It's
you
quite
said
interesting.
that on Snapchat, I was like, right. That's like
Yeah.
such a generic question. No, but I would, to be, it's quite sad. I would choose to not have any superpowers unless I could have two.
Well, what would these two be?
Right, the two would be to be able to stop time and teleport.
Oh,
That
yeah.
combination is OP.
Yeah, no, it is. I
You
mean,
just stop time,
yeah,
teleport everywhere, or even or like they could be have like a catch where you can't use them both at the same time, but that would still be OP because you could like teleport
yeah,
to somewhere where something's happening, and
and
then
then
freeze
stop time.
time, and then beat
Yes.
like everyone up, and then
Yeah.
unfreeze it, and then teleport away instead
Yeah.
of like doing everything at the same time. But
Yeah.
that would be like you could do so much stuff with that, and like when you touch people and then you freeze time, like they are unfrozen with you. So imagine, like, I could freeze time now, and then I could meet up with a girl, unfreeze her. We could spend like a month just having
Hey,
great
cool.
fun.
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
Or you
obviously.
just unfreeze all your friends and you just have a party, and then you clean
To be.
everything up, and then
Yeah.
like kind of like Rick and Morty, that episode where they freeze time for like a month and they just do whatever the fuck they want.
I can't say I've seen Rick and Morty. No, that's not. I've seen like one episode.
All
But
right,
yeah.
it is
Yeah.
quite dead
Sorry.
now, but this is like season one.
Yeah.
This is quite a long time.
But yeah.
You're blowing up. I've got my phone on silent. So
I don't know how to turn it off.
all right.
Hang on. Do not disturb mode. There we go. Yeah, sorted.
Oh my
But anyway,
days.
yeah. What can I say? I'm a popular man. I'm joking. I'm not.
Popular young lad. But anyway,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
kind of forgot what
Anyway,
time we started. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll just talk until we're kind of run out of things to talk
stuff.
about, and
Yeah.
then we'll end it, see what time that is, and then we'll just kind of keep it at that kind of general like
All right.
length.
Beautiful. So
Because
this is essentially the pilot.
it
That's what
is.
they
This is
call
the
it, isn't
pilot
it?
episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the pilot
Just
episode of the Midnight Exchange.
Yes, exactly.
We can always change the name because it will always just be the first episode that has the OG name, and like you can
Yeah.
say, OG fans remember the old name, and then we'll just change
Yeah.
it whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
So we haven't really got any. Hang on. Let me look some up. That could be interesting.
yeah. I mean, I
Um.
was kind of thinking we could do like a little like a quarantine catch up, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean at all. Actually, please could you expand on that?
Okay, yeah, that's how you like extend the conversation. You just say I don't know what you mean. Elaborate. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so what I mean is like so obviously we've already spoke about what our like daily routines have been, but like we haven't spoken about what we want to do in like say summer, like kind of talk about what is going to happen in the future and what we can't do in quarantine, but we would like to do.
Right, I got to get on. Right, what is the thing you miss most about normal life?
About normal life.
Yeah, the thing
Um,
you can't do now.
I don't know. I reckon it's probably just making like obviously at school.
Making love to people. I'm joking. What
I do
you
miss
said?
that. I do miss that, Joe. I do miss it lots.
Anyway, what you were saying?
Um, so I reckon, obviously, I'm at school. You can easily say I was a bit of like a class clown, bit of a joker.
I mean, I haven't really. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
you could
mean,
say
me and
that.
you
You could
weren't
say that.
really in classes together, but I've
Yeah.
in like my call with like Ellis and Fraser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
definitely.
yeah,
I just miss like, you know, being in class and then just having one of those lessons where everyone's just kind of like messing about, laughing, and whatever. And
yeah,
then probably close second is just football with the boys at lunchtime.
yeah. To be fair, that is. I
That is
did. Oh, it's just so annoying. Oh, the last day though of that was honestly incredible.
That was very fun. I'm very happy I made a TikTok of that as well.
Yeah,
So I would like to.
we made the best. We made the best of a bad situation. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I this is
Right.
you can kind of say this is like a blessing and a curse. If you get what I
Yeah.
mean, like
There's pros and cons.
yeah. So cons is obviously we're not allowed to go outside, and our grades might be shit. And but then the pros are our grades might be good, and
Yeah.
we might have a longer summer if we come out of lockdown, like obviously because it
Yeah.
says that the official relaxing of quarantine is going to be May the 11th, and I was listening to the news
Is it?
earlier.
Oh, it's my brother's birthday. How
That's
exciting!
that's Liv Place's birthday as well.
Is it? They got. Ah, oh, wow! How
Joint
incredible!
party. They should actually do that. That'd be
That's
so
really no.
hilarious.
Just no. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. But yeah.
Hmm.
What about you? What do you miss the most?
Just seeing my friends. To be honest,
Yeah.
just
Well,
yeah.
yeah. Obviously, I miss everyone, but
It's just such a essential part of life that you don't really think about it when you have
yeah,
it. But
it's
now,
important to
yeah,
see and speak to everyone that you know.
even just seeing people that you know, it's
Mm.
just yeah, it's not a possibility anymore.
Well,
It's a shame.
this podcast can help with that though, if you think about it, because we can get guests on here. Because right now, pilot
Yeah,
episode, it's
get
just
some
me and
people
you. But
involved.
I've already
Yeah.
spoke to people. So like Otto, he
Oh
was
yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, please let me come on it." And then we can like,
Yeah.
if it blows up, obviously get celebrities on here.
Yeah. We'll get I don't know any examples, but yeah, we can
Yeah,
get.
get Dwayne the Rock Johnson on our podcast.
Oh yeah, easy,
Fly him
easy.
out. And I was thinking like after quarantine, I'll save up for like some microphones, and we'll do it in my we'll get a camera and we'll do it in my conservatory, like a little table thing,
That'd be
and
incredible.
we just get like people to come sit around the table and we'll just talk for like an hour
Yeah,
or
just
whatever.
just talk.
Just have a good time.
To be fair, it's a good idea, just to, you know,
It is. It's just a little
yeah,
chat, isn't it? I feel like
yeah,
it will help quite a lot of people because, like, there
yeah,
are some people with obviously like mental health problems or that are just like kind of in a bad situation, like living wise, that they don't really like enjoy the
yeah,
company of their family. So like obviously
yeah,
it's quite good listening to a podcast or um, like banging out some
yeah,
music, playing some video games. Obviously, some people might think, "Oh, video games are so bad for your health, or whatever." But it's not. I'm like every day. Yeah, I've been playing video games, but every day I've been talking to all my friends. I've been I've been doing everything like that. I'm not
yeah,
like alone, and my sister's been like, "Oh, why don't you spend any time with us?" But I mean, I don't exactly get on with my mum and my sister. Like them two, both have a lot in common. Obviously, they're both women, so I've already got
yeah,
that. So they're them two are like friends, but to be honest, it's more like it's my sister and my mum. I don't really want to spend that much time with them, which sounds horrible,
yeah.
but
No, I
yeah,
get that.
just can't be out
Well, yeah. To be fair, I
sometimes.
mean, you're probably spending the same amount of time as you would normally because you're at school all the
Oh,
time.
exactly. And my
So
sister is at uni. My mum's at work.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
everything is
Mm. Right. I'm looking at a question here. Right, this is a good one.
okay.
What? Well, there's two. What are you most afraid of? That's the first one. That's nice and interesting.
What am I most afraid of?
Yeah.
Well, do you mean like physically or mentally?
Well, either whatever
I'll do.
you
I'll do.
think
I'll.
about, and you
Alright.
just.
I'll say both. So I'll go
Right.
like physically first. So this is like a thing in the real world that could like scare me.
Yeah.
And then there's other things like well, if you think about it, then that scares you. But
Yeah.
so like say when you go snorkeling and you're just kind of there swimming around the sea, and then you
Yeah.
kind of like go into a cave and like something touches you and you don't know what it is. Like, things like that fucking scares the shit out of me.
Really? Wait. So has that
Yeah.
happened to you before?
Yeah, a fuck ton of
Oh.
times.
Oh.
Cause like when my parents were together, we used to go everywhere. Like that's not meant to be like
Oh,
a flex, but
sick.
we used to be like moderately rich, 3 holidays a year.
Oh man.
We had like snorkeling kits and whatever. So and when we used to like go on days out, we go snorkeling and like oh look, there's a cave there, go in there. And then so I'd like follow my mum, and then like a fish or something would touch me, a piece of seaweed, and
Or
oh, it'd
not? Yeah.
freak the fuck out of me. Or like when you go harbour jumping in
Yeah.
Whitstable
Yes.
and a piece of seaweed just touches you, and like oh what the
Even if I,
fuck is that?
even if,
Oh, it
even if
scares me.
I can't speak, even if I'm just like in the sea, right, and I touch a bit of seaweed,
Mm.
honestly,
It
oh,
makes me freak the fuck out. That is
I
probably
think
like
it's a jellyfish every time.
yeah, I hate jellyfish so much.
I got
They're
stung by one actually.
I've never been
Yeah.
stung by one, which I'm very grateful for. But I think
Yeah.
that's like a fear of mine is like not knowing what can like touch me in the ocean. Because what if you're in like murky water and all of a sudden a fucking shark
Yeah.
bite? I'm not afraid of like sharks, but what if a
I
shark
mean,
just bites your leg off?
I think that's a little bit unlikely. Can't lie to you, but
Yeah, I know. Because you're more likely
anything,
to.
anything can happen.
It's only if
Yeah.
you pretend like you're a fish or whatever.
Do you want to hear something interesting?
Yes, please. I would love to.
Right. Dolphins. I don't know what country, but in the countries that they're in, they're
Mm.
like coming close to the shore because they're wondering where all the people are because no one's out, which I think is quite interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean they're very intelligent, like mammals, dolphins.
Beasts. Yes.
Yeah, and obviously it makes sense that they would obviously if every day for the last couple of like tens of years, like people like tourists and everything have
Yeah.
come to like see them. I think, and obviously like when you see dolphins in shows, like they enjoy the attention, so it
Yeah.
would make sense for them to like want people to like come out to the sea and like
Yeah. Oh wow.
yeah. It's all very interesting, I think. Yeah. What about your that's it. The mental fears now. So I guess disappointment and death.
My Wi-Fi is being literally stupid, so it keeps
Yeah. So
making me leave. But yeah.
I'll just keep talking. So like if my dad or mum died, or like my sister, like my close family, like that would really I'm like scared of that because I would
Oh
never
yeah. To be
want
fair.
anything like that to
Yeah.
happen to like anyone that I really care about, even like friends as
Yeah.
well. And that's why it's like when you know people that have like attempted suicide, that actually like makes me quite sad, and it is quite
Yeah.
scary because it's like
I
a
don't know
very
what I'd do.
yeah exactly.
Like,
It's like
honestly.
it's such a thing that you think oh that will never happen to me, but then it's like it happens really close to like
Yeah.
people that you know. Like my cousin's boss jumped off a bridge and got hit by a train, or the person that used to go to our school that
Oh
killed
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Joe
You went to our primary
Pigtaver.
school. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like all those people that it's like all close to you, that and these people that have like nearly died. That's like actually scary. So I wouldn't wish
Yeah.
death on anyone that I care about at all.
No. Well,
And
I don't
like,
think I'd wish it on anyone I didn't care about either. To
well,
be
yeah,
honest.
I didn't mean that. I meant like,
That's
yeah,
completely how it came out. To be honest, Harry, mate.
yeah. Well, don't worry. People know what I mean. I think.
Don't know about that. Anyway,
But
go on.
but yeah, and then also like disappointment. Obviously, with like GCSEs and things, I'm not too worried about them, but I feel like greater in life, I don't want to be one of those people that like mooches off my friends and like begs my family for
Yeah.
money.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared that I'm gonna become that person because I've definitely got like the traits for it. And right now, like every day, obviously I get we're in quarantine, but it's more like yeah, I'm being like lazy every day in my dressing
Yeah.
gown. Like right now, I'm in pajama bottoms and dressing gown, and it's 4:30 in the afternoon,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
which
Yeah. To be fair,
is
I think there's so many better things I could be doing than just watching prison. Actually, no, I don't know about that. It's probably one of the greatest blessings that's ever happened to me finding that show. But
yeah. Well, we've got the midnight exchange now.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is, I might upload like 2 test videos for like audio, if that makes sense. So obviously, like the
Oh
thing I
yeah,
said where you have to post like 3 videos for it to like come up. So if we want people
yeah,
to like search, because we're gonna release the episode like later today,
yeah,
we would want people to obviously go and watch it. So I feel like we'll finish this episode, this pilot episode, and then I might just do 2 audio tests really quickly, and then post those, and then later on when we have like other episodes, I'll just delete them,
yeah. Okay,
and then we'll
yeah.
have
So
these
it's
episodes up.
genius.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what are your biggest physical fears and mental fears?
Um, uh, right. Physical fears. Um, I used to be like really scared of heights,
Of heights,
but
yeah.
yeah, but now not as much because I've went on a
Mm.
few roller coasters, because I went on my
Yeah.
first one on the Spanish exchange,
Oh
and
yeah.
it was actually very enjoyable. But yeah, so then that was sort of conquered there, but still, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that
still not
is.
too keen on them, but better. But
Yeah.
and also, oh my god, little insects like even
Moths.
spiders. I
Oh,
mean, not
spider.
small ones, but like big
Medium-sized
ones.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like
not
ones
having
that are
that.
usually small but they look bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fair
or just
enough.
things that move. To be honest, apart from like little
Mm.
things in the ground, they're kind of weird.
Like
But
worms.
yeah, no, not what. Well, sort everything apart from worms. I don't mind
Yeah.
worms, but
Well, yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
or
worms aren't
snails or
really like
slugs. But yeah,
scary.
not the typical little creatures. They scare me a bit. But
Yeah. I don't like
anyway,
wasps.
wasps. They are
Yeah.
honestly the most useless things on the planet.
Yeah,
Like,
because
why do they
when I
exist?
was younger, I got stung. I went like camping, and there was like a thing moving around my tent, and I thought it was a fly, so I tried to touch it, and it stung me on the finger.
It, that is unfortunate.
I know. And then another time, one flew up my armpit, and I like put my arm down, and it obviously stung me in my armpit. Both
Oh,
when I
how
went
pleasant.
camping on the same trip, so I've just never liked wasps since then.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I've been stung by a bee twice, and it's happened in the exact same situation, which is quite
Embarrassing.
nice. I was like 5.
That is peak.
Not a great experience, but yeah. Right, another one.
No,
Um,
come on, mental fizz, if you
I
got
meant
any.
oh, yeah, metaphysics cannot. To be honest, thinking about it, I don't really have any. Like, um, um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't really know.
That is fair enough. You don't have to have
Yeah,
any.
yeah. Well, if something happened, then I'd probably like be scared of it. But no, at the
Yeah.
moment, nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Um, what are you most proud of, and why? That's a nice one.
What am I most proud of?
Yeah,
I guess this might sound corny, but I guess the friends I've made.
yeah.
I
That
just
doesn't
because
that doesn't
obviously
sound corny.
I could say something like, "What the other day I put on my Snapchat story, I got a world record." Yeah, I'm proud
Oh
of that
yeah,
or whatever, but that's not like a biggest achievement. But like,
yeah,
I'm happy that I'm happy I'm friends with you. Happy I'm friends with Alex, like other people, like
yeah,
all of my like close mates. I'm just like happy that I've met all of them, and I'm proud that I've like become their friend instead of like being
yeah,
enemies, because I would not want that.
yeah. Fair enough.
What about you?
To be fair,
What are you
yeah.
most proud of?
Well, um, I ask you these questions, but I have no idea about the answers myself. But to be honest, I think how I've evolved. I used to be I think I was used to be quite annoying. I mean, I don't think I'm that. I don't think I'm that annoying anymore. But at least I don't know. I think I used to be a bit
So
of a
you're just proud of your transition as a young
proud of a
man from being
like
Joe with glasses to being Joe the sexy beast.
if you want to put it like that, your words, not mine. But
Yeah.
yeah, yes, from the nerd man with the spectacles to the not so nerd man
The tennis
without the
god.
spectacles.
Yeah, but I feel like nerds are. It's quite a large umbrella term because I would say that I'm a nerd, but that's only when it comes to like say video games and Batman, because that's what
Oh, Batman, really?
I love Batman. I've got Batman comics.
That's sick. I did not know this.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know this about me, but I used to be like really into that all that kind of stuff and like
Oh,
which
nice.
I'm proud of or whatever. Like I think it's quite cool to like have this vast knowledge of things. I just don't really have the intelligence that goes with it, to be honest. I just kind of know a bunch of
Yeah.
facts. Um,
Oh, fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough.
and then I've always kind of been the same. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I've
Well,
always played football and I've always played like when so in primary school. This is hard to explain. So
okay.
it's like I used to play like football like, every single year with every like, but then year three I decided yeah I'm gonna just like hang out with the kids that pretend to have finger guns and shoot each other.
Oh, yes.
Like
To be fair, I always looked at them and just they were
like
my inspiration when I was a child.
yeah well
They were. I'm joking,
I
they
was
weren't,
like a
but
mixture. I feel like I've always been a mixture. And then I remember like maybe year nine when like Sean Cameron and them lot all used to play Magic the Gathering. I went up a few lunch times and I played with them and I was happy. I was like enjoying myself. It's not
yeah,
like a weird thing to do. I just feel like some people would prefer to play football over lunchtime, which I do agree is a very fun thing to do. But it's also fun to like do a board game, play some chess. You know.
yeah. You know, you have to try different things. You know.
Exactly. You have to try
Yeah.
different things. Otherwise,
Right.
what is the point?
Exactly. Not gonna lie, I am proud of one little achievement when I was
Tell
9
us.
or 10. Yes, I was actually ranked number one in Kent for
For
the under
tennis.
nines and under tens tennis. Yeah,
That is
you know
pretty
it's not bad.
cool.
Yeah,
You could
I-
turn
I'm.
pro if you sweat it out.
No, I cannot. Well, to be fair, my brother, my older brother,
Yeah,
he's like a lot better than me. He said that like if I actually
look,
tried,
try
if I'm
hard
like
enough.
naturally, I'm better than him, but because he's played like a lot,
Yeah,
he's like trained so much
and
that
he's
he's
older than you
obviously
as well, so he's got
yeah.
more
So it's,
experience.
yeah, but no, I don't think I could. I mean, maybe if I like
Well, not
intensely
maybe not
trained.
even like Andy Murray or Roger Federer pro, but like semi-pro. Like you get to like do and go places and get like a tiny bit of money instead of
Yeah,
like being like the top level pro. You don't have to do
yeah,
that. I reckon you could though, because
maybe, but I don't know if I'd have like
you
the
just have
mental
yeah.
like
It definitely
I don't
takes
know.
like a lot of commitment and like
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
mental capacity to try and like become one of
Yeah,
the best in the world at like one thing.
yeah. You have to leave quite a lot of stuff behind. You know, you don't have much spare
Exactly.
time
Yeah. You can't
at all.
like
Actually,
and
yeah,
like say with like your body, you have to obviously take care of your body. You can't just like go out and get drunk with your mates or do something like that. You know, you
yeah,
have to always like be thinking about your body and like how to take care of it and think. I That's why I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it because like the way I eat, I don't really mind. Like it's not unhealthy, but then like if I was like to be a professional athlete, it would not be it would not be ideal.
would not be sustainable.
No, it would not.
Yes. To be fair, my food I eat is pretty shambolic. Like,
Pretty shambolic.
yeah, pretty shambolic.
Right.
Yeah,
I remember I
right.
called you at. Oh, this is just I just looked at the time. So I called you at 1 minute past 4.
Yeah,
So
but
and
I
then
didn't answer for a few minutes.
yeah, so I reckon and
I reckon we'd be going 40 minutes roughly.
yeah, right now.
Yeah. What is there no way? No, you can check, can't you? When I joined, hang on. Actually, no, you can't check. That's a shame. Oh
Oh,
well.
yeah, I started the call at 16:02, and I
Yeah,
don't know when you joined.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah, it
anyway,
says about 40 minutes.
I reckon we stop recording at um like 15
Yeah, right.
minutes.
Yeah, if we continue to,
No, continue our course. Sorry, I just
we
kind
could be
of
in
interrupted
a
it.
deep topic, you know. Could
Yeah,
be,
yeah,
and just carry on for another
yeah.
3 hours. Who knows?
Yeah, it does not matter. We'll go with the flow, Joe. Go with the flow.
Exactly. Right. I've got a question. This is
Okay.
actually an interesting one. Is there anything for us beyond our physical deaths? So like, is there?
Or like
What do you think happens?
afterlife.
Yeah. What do you think happens when you perish?
It might sound stupid. I reckon we reincarnate,
To be fair,
but not as like
it's
humans. I feel that I would like
yeah,
to do that. Like, say we come back as like a dog or something, or things like that. Because if you think the amount of deaths and births that happen like every single day, and it's how like a continual cycle
yes.
that
Hang on.
makes me, and like how people die in the same day and then someone's born. I always feel like
Yes.
things like that. It's like has some kind of connection. Obviously, it might not be plausible at all, but this is just what I would like to happen.
Yeah.
Like, say me now, I would like to obviously like come back as like a bear or something like that. I don't
A
know.
bear. To
I
be
don't know.
fair, that'd be pretty sick. Just
Do
living
do
in
it. Do ever living in
the
the woods,
in.
being like the biggest grizzly bear? I just think that would be sick. Or like being a great white shark or a dolphin. That is just pretty cool.
Yeah. Right. Back to the question earlier. What the fear one? Like, what is your biggest fear? Whatever. What is your
Mm.
yeah? Probably dying. Because whenever I think about it, I literally just I can't
Mm.
comprehend it. Like
Yeah.
what happened? Like surely when you when like really old, you
Well,
get
yeah,
close to dying. You
it
just
is the
think,
biggest confusion. Well, I feel
yeah,
most people when they're older, I would assume they don't think so much about dying, that they think more about living and how
yeah,
what else
that's
they could do with their life to like make it more
yeah,
fulfilling, like spend more time with family, do other life experiences. Obviously, it's quite harder when you're older, but that's why
yeah,
it's when you're younger you kind of have to live in the moment and like kind of do what your gut says to do, which sometimes might not be the best thing in the short or long run, but um, a lot of the times I feel like if you're older and you still have regrets, that's like the biggest like waste of your life.
yeah, yeah. No, to be fair, I've heard people talk about that like that when they get older. The biggest thing is regretting not doing stuff. They just have so many regrets of not doing stuff when they were younger. Yeah. Okay. It's not. I've gone again.
You've gone again, right? If your Wi-Fi's
Oh,
just
I'm
cut off,
back. I'm
right?
back. I'm
You're back,
back.
right?
That's
Okay.
actually it's starting to really
Yeah.
annoy me
Well,
now. But it's alright.
do you, what do you have like any clue of what you think happens after death or anything like
Um,
that?
I I like to believe what's that? Like, is it Hinduism when they like believe however good their life, there's like a check. What's it called? Like a little hierarchy or whatever. So if you like
Hmm.
say you like kill people, you're gonna come back as like a little ant or something. It's not
Yeah.
like, but if you're not, you come back as like a
Yeah,
dog.
so like depending on
Yeah,
how well you lived your
yeah,
life, you come back as like a certain tiered animal on the food chain.
yeah,
Like say
yeah.
you've
That'd
done
be pretty
really
sick.
well, you come back as a human, but you've done really like terribly,
Yeah.
you come back as like an ant that lives for like a day and then dies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'd be sick if that actually was a real thing. But I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough
Hmm.
one to be honest. But yes, interesting topic.
Yeah, I mean I kind of have multiple ideas, and I've seen this show on Netflix called The Good Place. I recommend it. It's actually quite good.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
I was sad when it ended. Like it actually
I've
made
heard
me
about
tear
that.
up a little bit because
Yeah,
I thought it was quite good. Um, but what their idea is that how you live your life gives you like a certain amount of points, but it depends on like your motivation. So if you're doing good things to get into the quote unquote good place, then you're not going to get that many points. But if you're just doing good things out of
because
the
yeah,
good of
the
your
goodness of your
heart,
heart. Yeah.
exactly, that will get you in. But then
Oh,
there was a whole
nice.
thing where society today has like gone so far away from what is good to it's like it's just become bad. Everything you do is bad, and there's always like a link. So say me like using my mobile phone is bad. It's bad for the environment.
Yeah,
It's bad for me technically, like, and everything like that. So that whole idea in that TV show is that everything we do nowadays has consequences, and we've like brought it upon ourselves.
yeah. To be fair, I think this. this whole coronavirus thing is like, it's obviously it's bad,
It's bad,
but
but
it's
it's been
good.
good for the
However,
yeah.
yeah, like in I think it's Milan. There's like a picture of like it's like sky
Before
before
not,
it went
yeah,
into lockdown,
during,
but
yeah.
it's like such a big change, and I think it's just gonna more people are gonna like talk to the government, try and
Yeah, but I've
sort out
there
what
was
they're doing and stuff.
a thing on the news, and it was um someone, I think it was Will Smith. He thought, oh no, no, Idris Elba. He
Oh
thought
yeah,
that we should have a yearly lockdown for like a week or something. One to remember what happened in quarantine and like the lives that were lost, but then also like for the environment. And
to
during
be fair,
this
it's
like
not a bad
lockdown
idea.
period, you should always like in your gardens do something more productive, like help the environment. Because obviously, like there's been things going around the media saying, "Oh, our world's going to end in 17 months or whatever." That's obviously, I don't think that's going to happen. That's all
No,
fake news. But
yeah,
I feel like if we do, it is quite easy to fix it if we just do the little things. Like obviously, and being in this lockdown, it is all about conserving energy, money, and obviously being outside and like driving and things like that. I feel like the driving thing is probably the biggest thing
yeah, yeah.
because
Literally, I mean, I haven't been out on the roads, but yeah, I don't think there's gonna be
no,
many.
there's not. I went shopping with my sister like the beginning of lockdown, and no one was out like at all. And you'd
Yeah,
think like most people would be out trying to like stock up or whatever, but I feel like this is when people are trying to like take it more serious, and
yeah,
yeah, but it's just disappointing when you see on people's stories like them together, like on
yeah. Honest,
four
oh, that
four
annoys me so
twenty
much.
on 420 April 20th, I saw Liv and Lucy Ward out on the beach together, obviously
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
some
It's
dirty
just
business, and that is not good at all. Why
yeah,
would you do that?
it's
Like
yeah.
you
It
might just
should
think,
not be
oh,
encouraged.
I've been inside the whole time, I haven't been exposed. Yeah, I get that, but like
To be
it's
fair, so is
still
everyone else.
it's still bad. And even though you're outside with like that one person, you might not catch it from that one person because other people might be out walking a dog or doing their daily
Yeah,
exercise, and you might get it from that. It's like you're being
yeah,
selfish, realistically. You're
yeah,
putting, and it's not just like you can say, "Oh, but we're only doing it once. It's fine." Yeah, but if everyone only does it once, then it's terrible. Like it's just gonna,
yeah,
it's worse for everyone, which is just, it's just quite rude, I
yeah.
think.
Right. If you just don't, if everyone just stays in, right, and no one goes out like at all,
Yeah.
then afterwards, instead of going out once, like like having fun for like a few hours or whatever, you can just go out whenever because everything will be lifted quicker. You know,
Exactly, yeah, and like
does that
you'd
make
be able to
sense?
do these things
Yeah,
like
without
easier.
actually not being allowed to.
Mm.
Yeah,
Just a bit
yeah,
unfair on everyone else.
yeah. Yeah, I saw on someone's story as well. It was like, "Fuck this lockdown shit." Someone
Yeah,
meet me. Like, just no.
yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. But
This
yeah,
is gonna like it's weird. I've seen it with people that I know that do a lot of drugs. They've been out like more than like other
yeah,
people, and like people that like get drunk often and do things like that. It's like, why are you just because you're a nitbag and you're a dickhead doesn't mean you have to like go out and meet your dealer, meet your mates, do drugs together. Like, what is the point in doing that?
yeah.
Like, I get it, you do drugs, but can you just like, you're
Just,
definitely like
just
not
hold it out for a
healthy.
minute. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you can't not do any drugs for like a month or like say 3 weeks or whatever, then you are
yeah,
just there's something wrong with you. Definitely,
yeah.
like if you can't stay sober for a
To put it
total of a
simply.
month, then it's you
I mean, if
definitely
you're doing it by yourself at your house, it doesn't really matter.
yeah, but
But you know,
any other way,
unless
like
you, yeah,
going out,
yeah,
meeting a group of like 6 people, and you're all doing drugs in
yeah, not
lockdown,
not a great idea.
why would you do that?
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yes, precisely. Right, what else are we can converse about? Right, 256 topics to talk about. Let's have a little look at this.
We'll have a little bit more planning next time, shall we?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
let's do that.
reckon before,
Oh well.
so next episode, I'm guessing we're gonna have a guest on.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that
we'll
would
if we think about
spice things up a
a
bit.
topic beforehand, and me and you like talk about some questions we can ask this guest, because it's the topic is gonna obviously be based around the guest, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So, um,
yeah, that does make sense.
yeah, I do want this. I
Uh,
kind of want this to be like a deep chat kind of thing.
yeah,
So obviously this episode we're just kind of like getting things rolling, all being smooth and
yeah,
everything. But then like say the next couple of episodes we start getting into like
yeah.
people's like personal experiences and how we like better each other. I
It'll
feel like
be a
that's
nice
interesting.
release of just
Emotions, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I
Right.
definitely agree with you.
Okay, this is a shocking website to be honest. Right. One of the questions is what would be your dream position, but I don't know what context that's
Sex
in.
position,
I'm thinking,
doggy
yeah. Well,
style.
either that or just. Oh, it says work at the top. Yeah, I think it means as in the work. Like what
What
job?
was my dream job?
Yeah,
I literally have no idea to be
yeah.
honest.
Me neither. To be honest. Well,
I don't
I
even
just
know
want
what I
it to
want to
be
do for a
something.
job now.
Yeah, no, neither.
I would love for it
If
to
it
be
was
as easy as being like a professional gamer or like a professional streamer. I would love for it to be
that,
that,
honestly, yeah.
and it
If I
just
actually enjoyed that, it'd be
yeah,
so
and it
sick.
just
But
seems
I
like
don't. So
easy,
yeah,
and you like actually got the growth, and you were charismatic enough for like people to like millions of
yeah,
people to watch you. Like I think that would be like sick, but
yeah. I
otherwise
just
I don't
want.
really know. I'd like to work on
Yeah,
cars. Like that would be cool, or be like a racing driver. I don't know. I've
yeah.
always been. I feel like everyone is interested in this, but like I've always just been interested in like the roles where you're presented as like a celebrity. I wouldn't like being one of those people stuck in an office job versus like being a famous race car driver. Uh,
To be fair,
what would you rather
I don't
be?
really care. But as long as I enjoy it, like
Yeah, yeah,
if I enjoy it,
that's
then
definitely the
that's all
thing.
I really care. I mean, I obviously don't. I want to get like obviously a bit of money for if it, I'd rather take like
Mm.
a decent paid job that I like proper enjoy
Yeah,
over like one that's like you earn like so much, but it's just
you hate
so
it.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah. Like say
yeah,
you're a porn star and you earn loads of money, but then you're actually asexual and you don't like sex
yeah.
at
That is a
all.
perfect example. Not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What else are we looking at? Um,
I'm excited for a football episode or like a sport
so,
episode.
yeah, yeah,
So
that'd be yeah.
who would we get on? We need to get like a baller on. Like, I reckon people like Benny or like other like big ballers at our school or that we know that we could
Yeah.
get on the podcast and just talk about what it takes to be a
Yeah,
baller.
who's the biggest baller? That's the question.
Who is the biggest baller? I reckon Joe
Yeah,
Richards is the biggest baller, but
I mean, yeah,
he's
to be
already on.
fair, he's on the table.
He is.
No, but
He's definitely. He's got his cards. He's plays his cards right in the game.
yeah,
He's.
yeah, you're kind of waffling at this point, but he is a Fathom Town B team player. The
Exactly,
stuff he
mate.
does with the ball is just
Magical.
it's mind blowing. It is
It's
magical. I
mind
mean,
blowing.
yes.
Honestly.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, hang on. Oh, can really do stuff with a football? That's the question.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, to
anyway.
be fair, Lewis Jennings, right? I mean, I don't want to,
Yeah, get
I don't
Lewis
want to.
Jennings on the podcast. Do a
No,
paedophile
I don't
section
want
and
to.
get Lewis
I
Jennings
mean,
on.
I do love Lewis Jennings. We are great. We are great friends.
Great
But
buddies, great pals.
oh my god, do you remember that time in food tech when he was just
Oh
like,
my god, he stood really like.
yes.
Do you remember? You know Zach and
Oh
Oscar
my
on
god.
edibles that lesson.
I do, yes.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
so
because
funny.
they were in the kitchen in front of us.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
You and I, yeah. And then he was
Yeah.
just standing there like such a mongoloid,
Yeah.
and we were just all started laughing. And then teacher was like, "What are you laughing about?" And then
Yeah. Oh my
yeah,
word.
that was
Anyway,
so funny.
I feel a bit bad for him because I mean
Yeah, it's
he's
his
not got
choice
a
though.
great rep.
Why would you do
Yeah.
that? Like, it's
He's
not
not got a
because he's
great
an
reputation.
yeah, it's not because he's like an easy target or whatever. And you could say it's bullying, but it's not like he does it to himself.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
quite. I
yeah.
get you can say that's his personality, but people laughing at the way he stands does not mean that we're bullying him. It's just he's standing
Yeah.
really, really autistically, so we're gonna laugh. Like, I'm ever so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, but anyway, yeah. Why did I even bring him up in the first place?
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
he used to play for our team, right? And he had a
Oh right.
corner. He had a corner, you know. But
It curled it in top right.
he almost did, but
Oh,
no,
hit
it
the
was actually
post.
along the ground and hit the side netting of the goal. So
Oh my god. It's not even that
yeah,
hard to take corners. Like, I'm shit at football, but I can take a corner at least.
yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's get away from this chat 'cause we don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't want to dwell on the gen.
dwell on the chain. Yes.
Dwell on the gen.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Um, um,
If you can't think of a question, it could be the end of the podcast.
maybe I'll have yeah, perhaps. Hang on.
We'll do a couple more questions and then we'll end it. Cause it's
What? Okay, right. What are your thoughts on social media? Like, just the whole thing. Is it good or is it bad?
well, I know it's bad. Everyone knows it's bad, but it
Yeah,
is. It's just
yeah,
people do it. People use it.
yeah.
It's
I
just a
wish, I wish I
I
was.
don't wish it was never invented because then I feel like, oh, I don't know,
Yeah, no, but
a
when
lot of
people like
a lot of
our parents, they
relationships
used.
wouldn't be formed or
Yeah, I know, but just I'd like to be like 50 years ago when there was no phones. You just had to, communicate in. I mean, it
yeah, but
obviously helps.
you got to think about growing up in those times. You're literally essentially grown. You're growing up around racists, homophobic people.
Well,
Like
yeah, if
it's
you
that
exclude all
kind
that,
of
yeah,
society. It's not actually
yeah,
good to live in.
it's
It's quite
no,
horrible, and
yeah,
you get bullied for pretty much thinking differently
yeah, yeah,
from like what the government says or whatever, you know. And I'm
yeah.
not trying to sound like a political warrior or whatever. I'm just
Warrior.
saying it was a worse time, and you see everywhere on like films or like history and things like that. Everything in the past was bad, and right now, yeah, we might be in
Yeah.
lockdown, pollution might be bad, but realistically, we are fine.
Yeah, to be fair, imagine if we didn't have our phones right now.
I would be, I'd kill myself if I didn't have a phone.
That's a tiny bit extreme. I think I probably wouldn't do that. But oh my
No,
god, it's gone off again.
I was
Okay, no,
just
it hasn't gone off.
exaggerating.
Don't
I
worry.
was just
Yeah,
exaggerating.
I thought so. But yeah, um, yeah, no. But to be fair, how did people used to live like without phones? I want to kind of experience what that
Yeah,
is because
it's
right now, right, we think if we didn't have them or didn't have the internet, everything would be like so bad, which is true because we're so used to it.
hmm,
But like, oh yeah, I wonder how they used to, you know,
do
live.
things. Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
think books, meeting up. Yeah, don't know.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yes. However, I've got an argument why it's bad.
Yeah,
Right. So, um, talking to if you've never spoken to someone before, right, and you're like talk the first time you speak to them is like online,
yeah,
and you only ever speak to them online, it ruins the relationship in real life. Like multiple, this happens to. I don't know if that happens to you, but it happens to me, and it's not.
yeah,
It's not ideal, to be honest. It's happened a few times. Yeah.
yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been talking to people online, and then I meet up with them for the first time, and everything's like, ah, it's kind of awkward, isn't it? And you're
Yeah, it's
kind
a
of
little awkward.
different.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's so yeah, it's a bit odd. Yeah, I think it's because online you're not like you can't they can't see like every aspect of you. So maybe you
Yeah, it's
just
quite hard to show your
yeah
personality, I think, through
yeah
social media.
yeah yeah definitely
Yeah, which is why I mean it's different though, because you've got like a social media like house party where you're talking to each other face to face versus on Snapchat where you're sending pictures of your
yeah
face or you're like typing on blue chat. It's
mm,
different. Unless it is,
yeah
I feel like social media is only good when you're talking to your friends that you know in real life well, and
yeah
then
yeah
you're just
like
having a
if you've
conversation.
yeah that's the best
Yeah,
yeah
and it's
yes
quite it's a shame because it's quite hard to like talk to girls online, if that makes sense, and you've never like trying to start a conversation because it's never a two-way street when you're having a conversation with a girl. It's always,
yeah
in my opinion, it's always
experience
been the man me carrying the conversation. I don't know if it's because I'm dead or they just have no
No, it's
interest
definitely
in
because of
me.
that. Yeah,
It's
it's no, I'm joking.
yeah,
It's not. But yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't really talk to that many new individuals, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah,
yeah. Yeah. It's different perspectives from different people who have had different experiences. So.
yeah, I suppose so. Yes. The question is, should we call it a day here?
Um, yeah, we can do. And I've just realised it does say on my recording thing that we've been recording for 53 minutes now.
That's a pretty solid.
Yeah. So if I'll, do you just want me to play the outro and then we'll stop
Yeah.
recording.
Well, that's a well spent 53 minutes,
I
I'd say.
know.
To
Yeah.
be honest.
Good pilot episode. I enjoyed
Yeah.
talking to you, Joe. So
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
we'll,
Much.
I'll Snapchat you.
I feel more productive than
Yeah, exactly.
watching
So we
Prison
just
Break.
we've had a
Yeah.
nice conversation, and hopefully people are going to
Exactly.
watch it and they'll
Yeah.
feel
Maybe.
more productive
Even
as
if
well.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah. Who knows?
join them. You can obviously if you're watching this and you have us on Snapchat or Instagram, anything like that, then just message us and we'll try to get you on the show. Do a little guest segment, you know.
Or just say your opinions on it.
Exactly, exactly.
If it
Just
was alright, if it was completely shit,
just
oh
tell
well.
us if you
Just
like it.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the outro now.
Okay.